Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of February 11th. And I would like to give a very special thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting noticed. And for all the thumbs up on the videos and the lovely comments. Thank you for doing that. And I would like to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. All right. Your first card out is the Knight of Cups. Very nice. New creative ideas. Some of you is actually thinking of taking a trip somewhere. Now this could be a cruise. You know, something that maybe you've been thinking about doing for a long time. Maybe this is your significant other, you know, your knight in shining armor, coming in to spoil you this week. You know, rekindling your relationship, you know, offering you something new, or you may be meeting somebody, you know, unexpectedly for many of you. And it's going to turn into puppy love for now, beginning, you know, butterflies, that sort of thing. But maybe you're offering this to somebody or somebody's offering it to you. And the Star card, look at that. Beautiful. You're believing in yourself. You're starting to feel good about yourself again. You know, and that the whole world is offering you possibilities here. And things are just flowing into your life. Not magically, but very easily. You know, and when that happens, it gives you that lift of confidence back in yourself to believe in yourself again, that things are more than possible. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, new projects, new beginning, feeling inspired. You have the willpower, the courage, and the know-how to get this going. Now this could be in a new career, creative project that you're thinking of turning into, maybe a career for yourself in the very near future. But you have the energy and the follow through to not only the door open to you, but for you to step into it. You have the energy to get this off the ground and moving. And once it starts to pick up momentum, it's like the universe blesses you and helps you grow it and make it more than what you had anticipated. So that's beautiful. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been thinking about this one for a long time. You know, you've been saving your money and making sure your life is secure and you don't have to worry so much. And you're very much in control of that. That's one of your driving forces in life, is to make sure that your life is comfortable and secure and you don't have to need or want for things in the future. You can afford them without worry. And, you know, maybe that's because of your upbringing. Maybe you've had to, you know, watch how much you spend, that sort of thing, but it's taught you well. You know, it may have held you in a place of almost stagnant in order for you to know that you have enough and you've accomplished enough, but you're honestly understanding this week that it's not a bad thing or a good thing, it's just you. And the Devil card. Yeah, you're coming out of your shadow period. You're feeling like you have the right now to cut the ties, you know, set yourself free emotionally and physically. Maybe something you were brought up with, it's, you know, chewed at you from the back of your mind for a long time, that you shouldn't say this or you shouldn't do that, and you should behave a certain way, and, you know, expectations that were put upon you, and you're realizing that that was their beliefs, and you don't need to keep carrying that forward, and you don't want to pass it on to others. So you're cutting the chains that have held you there for a very long time, and understanding that it's okay to be you. You know, your boundaries are up. You're a very stable person, and you want to move forward. And so the only way you can make this transition is to break those ties and be okay with it. And the Hermit. Yeah, you may have to take a little bit of a retreat once you know, step forward with this, just because your mind's just all up whirling around, and now you're trying to grab everything back together again in your life, and just take a time and a breath and think about what your next move is going to be and what you want to have in your life and whom you want to have in your life. So you're taking that well-deserved rest for yourself. You can see a clear vision, you're on sturdy ground for sure, and now you're just breathing. Something you probably haven't done for quite some time. You've always had an expectation of what you should be doing and how you should be doing it, and now you're giving yourself permission to take a retreat for yourself. Yeah, and the Five of Swords. There's been some conflict and disagreement, of course. You will win. You will accomplish what you want to. And at the time when you're dealing with it, it's you may feel like it's unnecessary, but it's a necessary evil that you've had to do in order to get out of the situations that you've been in, or the feeling of a situation that you've been in, so that you can start fresh for yourself. And look at that, the Fool card. Perfect. New beginnings and, endless possibilities for yourself. You feel a more increase in your, not only stability mentally and physically. You've taken that leap finally of blind faith and letting yourself breathe again. But you're doing it because you want to, not because you're being coerced into it or, any of that. It's something that you needed to change for yourself. And you're taking the steps slowly. It's not like you're just jumping off a cliff here with this new beginning. You've thought about this for quite some time before you've taken the next step. And look at that. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Good luck. A life cycle changing for you for the better. This is more money coming into you. Career changes for some of you. Maybe you've been thinking of doing that for a very long time. Or for others, it could be, you have a small windfall, and that sets this whole thing in motion for you, because now you can feel the freedom and you can get rid of the job that you've been hanging on to for forever and be okay with it and start to do something that you enjoy instead of something that you have to do. But there's happiness here, new beginnings, new future. The timing is right for you, and the universe is helping change gears in order to make this happen. And the King of Wands. Yeah, natural leader. You've had your victories, you know what you want to do, and you're feeling more confident in yourself and your surroundings and the people that are around you. And for many of you, this is you going to take a trip. You're so happy to be changing directions, and you can see and breathe a little easier in your life, that you're opening up more. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, your hard work is going to pay off. All the potential's there. There's definitely a trip for you. And this doesn't have to be across the world. It can be just, taking a trip to another town or going to a different store that you've never been at, for heaven's sakes. But it's something that makes you feel good about you and just takes you out of your head, of all that conflict and revolution in your head. It's just you being you and without forethought. It's just enjoying the day, going away, sitting somewhere, having a coffee, just going out for a meal that you've always enjoyed, that sort of thing. But you're taking those steps, and it's going to make you feel like you've accomplished the world. And the Six of Rods. So there it is, Victory lap, recognition for all your hard work and efforts and labor that you put into things. And you are a hard worker. When you decide to do something, boy, do you go for it. With this newfound freedom, here comes the Two of Wands. So the whole world's in your hand, the endless possibilities. You've discovered yourself, your home, where you want to go, where you want to take your next trips to, and you're looking out with all the potential of everything going in such a happy way. So congratulations on that. You got the whole world in your hand, and it's opening up just for you. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. But yours is all about changing gears and moving into a whole new realm for yourself. You know, understanding that there's better times ahead and more ease for times ahead. All right. Ooh. New romance is infinite. With a newcomer or through the rekindled passion in your existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving of love. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.